Hello, friends. My name is Sawyer Tracy, and I'm the Associate Director of Story and Strategy at Wisdom and Money. Today, I am going to lead us in a Lectio Divina practice with the passage from 1 Timothy chapter 6, verses 17 through 19. As we begin this practice, I invite you to find a quiet place. If you need a moment to settle, please do press pause and find a chair or a nice place to sit, and then we can restart. Let's take 3 cleansing breaths as a way of preparing for this time of sacred listening. I am now going to read the passage through. I invite you to listen in a relaxed way, allowing the words to wash over you. This practice is not a cognitive intellectual practice, but one that really seeks to engage the heart. 1 Timothy 6, verses 17 through 19. As for those who in the present ages are rich, command them not to be haughty, or to set their hopes on the uncertainty of riches, but rather on God, who richly provides us with everything for our enjoyment. They are to do good, to be rich in good works, generous and ready to share, thus storing up for themselves the treasure of a good foundation for the future, so that they may take hold of the life that really is life. I will now read the text again. This time, I invite you to listen for a word or a phrase that captures your attention. A word that calls for you or invites you into something deeper. Listen for that word or phrase as I read. As for those who in the present ages are rich, command them not to be haughty, or to set their hopes on the uncertainty of riches, but rather on God, who richly provides us with everything for our enjoyment. They are to do good, to be rich in good works, generous and ready to share, thus storing up for themselves the treasure of a good foundation for the future, so that they may take hold of the life that really is life. I invite you to say the word or phrase that you heard aloud. We will now take 2 minutes in silence. If you would like to take more time, you can pause the recording here. During the silence, notice what emotions, memories, images, thoughts, or body sensations are stimulated by the word or phrase that caught your attention. Allow that inner experience to arise fully. What are you feeling? What do you remember? What do you see in your mind's eye? What is happening in your mind, in your body? Why are you drawn to what you are drawn to? We will now enter a time of silence. You will hear a chime to start us off, and a second chime at the end of our period of silence. Take a moment now to notice what is happening in you. I now invite you, with that noticing, to offer whatever it is in openness, in gratitude to God. You can simply be with whatever it is and allow the divine to be with you in that. I will now pause for a few moments. We will now take another minute of silence, letting all thoughts and feelings go. I invite you now to simply rest with the divine. Once again, you will hear an opening and closing chime. Amen. Thank you for sharing your practice with us.